Why? What background stuff you talking about exactly?
Like I was listening to the interviews and stuff like that, and his dad, they knew about the drug thing way before when he came into the press conference, and they were so angry with it. His dad predicted that we're gonna stop you. We're gonna stop you. We're not going at this. We're going to knock you out. His dad said we gave him too much respect in the first fight, and we're gonna go into stopping. So I was just really reiterating what the dad said, and the dad's usually true to his word, isn't it? And he sent his son in to stop him.
Well, in all truth, I thought Morales would have gave a harder fight, but they had to believe they were going to knock out Morales. He's an old man, you know what I mean? So
Yeah, well, boy, but you didn't say that. Well, you didn't say anything. He didn't look like an old man in the first fight, innit?
no, I thought Morales would give him a hard fight. I come out and said I thought he'd give him a hard fight, but at the same time, that was just an observation I had. But if you look at the bigger picture, you would have to say that he should be confident against an older fighter like that.
Yeah. I mean, you just what didn't? But so, hey, yeah, you're right about that. Hey, so the Paulie Malignaggi thing, I didn't see. I'm looking on Sweet Boxing 5, and it's not. They haven't really got it. The fight must have been a stinker then. It must have been real boring for them to not even show it, because at the minute, all they have here, they got the Quillin fight, they got the Alexander fight, and they got the Garcia fight, but they haven't got the Paulie Malignaggi fight.
I saw the early stages of the Paulie fight. It was closely contested, and I fell asleep during the middle rounds. I woke up, I woke up by round 10.
Yeah.
And
okay.
I saw the guy floor him, and you know, a lot of people think. I mean,
well,
I caught up the middle rounds today. Some of the middle rounds.
Where did you see it? What, you got the fight? You got the link?
I saw a bit of it on YouTube. I didn't keep the link though.
Oh, it's on the YouTube, yeah?
Yeah, it should be on there.
I'll find it on YouTube then. Yeah, but yeah. So he got what? He got stopped. He got knocked out, or this?
No, it was a good knockdown. It was a good knockdown and thing, you know.
Yeah, who's the guy he fought?
I don't even know the name. I don't think he's a European, but
Ricky's in trouble then, isn't it?
Why'd you say that?
Huh?
Why'd you say that?
He ain't got nowhere to go then. after beating that hard guy he's gonna fight now, he has to fight that other tough guy. So Ricky ain't got no. There's no easy road for Ricky, mate.
Who's he good? No, he'll fight Paulie.
He can't. He's not. No, he was only gonna fight Paulie for the belt. He only wants another belt. That's what he wanted. He's not gonna fight Paulie now. There's no point.
Yeah, after this fight here, yeah, after Shevchenko.
Yeah, he wanted Paulie because Paulie was the belt, because that position was the position they're fighting is for the IBF is for the WBA welterweight belt. That's why.
Okay.
So whoever wins that fight is gonna demand for that guy.
Right.
So, this is what I'm saying. Ricky ain't got no easy way to go, innit? He ain't got nowhere to go. And if that guy knocked him out, Ricky in trouble, innit? That's what I'm asking about the guy, because I haven't seen him. Was he undefeated and stuff?
Who, the guy who Paulie fought?
Yeah.
I'm not even too sure about the resume or anything, but
yeah, I need to look into that, because Ricky's in trouble, mate.
Yeah, he floored him good. It was a good knockdown though. It was a good punch, and you know.
Yeah, but we knew that. It's the same with Devin Ananda, him and Paulie winning the belt. You knew it was a one-trick pony. They just get the belt, but you're not gonna keep it.
Well, Devon's a bit better than Paulie, I'd say. He punches a little stiffer.
Yeah, but you know, yeah, go on.
He's more solid all round than Paulie.
Yeah, but you knew in their next fight they're gonna give him a tough fight to relieve them off the belt. They've won belts, but they never defended their belts longer than anything. Paulie, when Paulie won his belt, the IBF belt, look at he won it. He defended it like twice against Lamoureux. He got it off Lamoureux, then he defended Lamoureux, and then he lost it. Then he lost it again. He lost it again, innit? I can't remember now.
Was that Malignaggi? Yeah.
Pardon?
Who, Malignaggi?
Yeah, who did he lose it to?
He loses and he wins and loses. I've never seen Paulie as really prolific. He's done well to win that belt. There's no doubt about that. But Paulie just always reminds me. I always see him as a feather-fisted guy who's quite tough, you know, and he can give you some rounds, but no more than that, you know. He's done well to win a belt though. Yeah,
for real. He did. I mean, he's a two-weight champion, so you know you can't take that away from him.
The Peter Quillin fight was excellent though.
I'm coming up with that next.
Yeah, that fight was deep. That fight was deep, man. Peter Quillin, like the guy boxed well in the early rounds. You know what I mean? He boxed well, but Quillin's got very heavy hands. So I think it was about round 4. He floored the guy about twice. And he looked like he stopped him, but the guy survived. And he floored him twice in the next round again. And the guy got back into the fight. And by the time it was the 12th round, I still thought Quillin was winning, but it was getting close. It was getting close, and he was rocking Quillin properly. Like like he had him under pressure, but Quillin knocked him down in the last 20 seconds again, and he won the belt. That was a good fight. That was a good. I see Mike Tyson applauding about twice when he was watching the fight. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. Tyson loved that fight. Tyson was. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay. You know what? This is the New York fight fans are hard to please, then, isn't it?
Oh, the way they were booing Devin Alexander, they wanted to see blood. Yeah. They wanted to see blood in there, or they weren't going home happy.
Yeah. That's what it is. That's what it is, man. Yeah, I mean, that's the.
It's Brooklyn in the house.
That's what it is. They want to see a war, innit?
Yeah, they wanted to see a war.
Cause boy, I fell asleep, boy. After the thing, I just dropped asleep, boy. But
Alexander fought the right fight. There was no point fighting a war. If you've got the legs and the jab to fight Devin, to fight Bailey, like that's exactly what you do. Yeah. That's exactly. It was quite a polished. Like Alexander weren't happy with the performance, but I was thinking, boy, you shouldn't even have come out and said that after. Don't listen to the booing. You boxed well.
You see him. He's probably thinking. Oh, like because of the crowd and stuff. But you're right. He shouldn't say anything. I'm looking at it. I think it was if that's what you need to do to take a world belt, then I'll take that. And you didn't even get hit. You know what I mean? You can go home and party the next day.
He got hit a couple of times, but he took the shots like they were nothing.
Yeah. He made a statement. This is what I was talking about, the records, where he's only lost against about Bradley. He's only lost against Bradley, and the guy's tough, man. The guy's tough. You get me?
And you see, Kell Brook. You see, he's a bit. That's what I don't like about a lot of the UK fighters, man. I mean, like people can say what they want about Alexander, but look at the guys he's fought. Like he's took out Witter. He's fought Bradley. He lost to Bradley. He's fought Lucas Matthyse. He won that, but I thought Matthyse won. He's fought hard fights. That's what I mean.
Yeah, he's fought the elite. He's fought the elite competition.
He's testing himself.
Yeah, but Eddie and them man, they're scared of throwing their fighters into anything. That's why Eddie's giving Carl Froch an easy guy. Before Eddie got Carl Froch had to fight in the wilderness.
Yeah, that's true.
And it's the same thing. Eddie De La Zonda, he had to fight in the wilderness.
And I appreciate that the Argentinian was for the world eliminator. That's fair enough. That's the opponent he was given. But at the same time, he was shit, like you said. He was rubbish.
Oh, you admit though? Oh, good.
Yeah, he was rubbish. He was rubbish. But you have to give him credit because if it's the eliminator, that's what it is. You can you can't ask them, bring me a harder opponent. You just fight the eliminator.
For real, man.
You know what I mean?
He was from Argentina. I was thinking there's emergence of these Argentinian fighters. He might have been a bit tricky. But because Kell went, this is what I'm trying to say about Kell. I give him a bit credit. See Kell because of the Carson Jones fight. He realized he wasn't serious as what he should do, and even though Carson Jones, he lost a little fight. He had the mentality that he's still in there, and he trained tremendously hard. And Kell realized this guy doesn't even win that fight, so look how hard he must train. So that's when Kell applied himself and trained and then put his body like Kell looked like Carson Jones. Eddie mentioned it. His body was tight. And that for him, that's what he needs to do to be on the world stage. Because if you look at the body, his body's like all them elite players. They're all physically in great shape.
Yep.
They're all physical, and that's why I think Kell, it's gonna be a tough fight. But I think Kell could pull it off by a knockout on Devin Alexander. But if Devin Alexander's he's not gonna be able to thing with them punches. Because see Kell kind of walk through him, but Kell's been through a tough fight. Devin Alexander is a more elite fighter, so you betting on Devin Alexander is a good pick. Is a good pick, but I'll take thing on it. That's for the power. And if he starts landing shots in him, I don't know how Devin's gonna be able to take them punches from a really strong welterweight. Not random Bailey who throws one shot with one hand.
I'm giving it to Alexander because he's been tested through the hard fights and he knows how to pace a fight. So he's gonna use that against Kell Brook. He's gonna sow the seeds of doubt in Brook's head if he can go the distance at a hard pace. with a world-class fighter. And there's a good chance Brook could win it. But I think it could be just a fight too soon for him because he has been tested. I shouldn't say he hasn't. He has been tested. But he hasn't fought nobody in the top 5 yet. And he's had about 29, nearly 30 fights.
I know. It's been protected. Been protected for a long while.
Yeah. So
I know. That's why Amir Khan doesn't even rate him. Amir Khan, you haven't even been where I've been.
And Khan's right. Because even though Khan's got knocked out and shit.
Amir Khan had no respect for him because you ain't even fought no one. I've been a silver medalist at the Olympics. I've come out. I've won a belt. You know what I mean?
It's about time Brook tested himself. You know.
You ain't done nothing. You haven't done nothing to deserve the fight. I mean, Eddie can talk up that fight, but if I was Khan's people, I don't need him. And if he gets a belt, Khan will go in there. Listen, bro. Khan against Thing, like boy. I think Khan could beat him, you know. I'm not gonna lie. I think Khan could beat him, you know. You know what? Against Kell Brook. I think Khan could beat him, you know. Khan, because you know why? He's got all right, nothing to do with like landing shots. I just think Khan's a bit slick. He's a bit slick, bruv. He's a bit too fast, man. He's a bit too fast for Kell Brook.
What's he gonna do if he gets clapped on the whiskers hard?
Yeah. We'll see. But the thing, hopefully, Virgil might do something about that. But I think Khan can, if that fight happens, materializes. I think Khan could beat him. That's just my opinion on just the because you know what we're talking about. I'm talking about class and level again. You know what I mean?
But you look at Brook's physique, man. He's like muscular guy. He's naturally got dense bones. I don't see Khan doing well in that fight, even if he wins it.
See what I've seen now with Kell Brook, rather than his previous fights. The previous fights, he was a bit more looser, right? He didn't have so much bulk. This is what I'm trying to say. He's put bam. He's like his body's tight. He's stiffer now. His body's a bit more in that fight. To me, he looked stiff. He didn't look as fluid as he was before.
I didn't see that.
He's much quicker.
I didn't see that.
Yeah, that's the, you know what I mean. You know, it's just my opinion on that. Whether that happens and that, but I just think Khan will be much quicker. And Kell likes to fight on the outside. He's not really a good inside. Kell doesn't like to fight inside. And now, if you look on the outside game, Amir Khan's got probably a better outside game. But yeah, if he lands,
Khan can't fight on the outside very well. He just when Khan fights on the outside, he throws flick punches.
Yeah, but see Kell, Kell. Listen, if you look at Kell, when he hasn't really been hit too much, but when he starts getting hit, you see what happened to Carson Jones did to his face. I don't think Kell takes punches very well, you know. If he starts getting hit more than enough, then I think his face will swell up.
Yeah, everybody's face will swell up.
He's got the same thing like Paulie Malignaggi. He's got the same kind of quickness that he can start cutting up his face. I mean, look at Amir Khan done to Garcia's face. It was starting to cut up his face, you know.
Let me tell you this.
Go on.
Amir Khan could not beat Carson Jones.
I think he could.
No.
Wait, look. Amir Khan beat Maidana. Maidana's harder than Carson Jones, wouldn't you think?
Different fight. Totally different fight.
No, come on. Don't you think? Come on, realistically, Maidana's harder than Carson Jones.
Yeah, and Maidana nearly knocked out Khan.
Yeah, but
right. And
he doesn't hit.
Carson Jones is heavier than Maidana. Carson Jones would probably beat Maidana. You know?
Nah, he wouldn't beat Maidana.
He would beat Maidana.
Nah, he wouldn't beat Maidana. Nah, I don't think so.
He'd beat Maidana.
Nah, I don't think so.
Carson Jones would beat Amir Khan. I don't rate Amir Khan.
Nah, I don't rate him either, but I don't rate Amir Khan either, but I just think he's got the style to beat him. That's what I'm saying. I just think he's You know what? I've been wrong. I was wrong about Audley, so boy.
I've never understood how there's been so much attention. Oh, he's going to get a new trainer. Fuck Amir Khan, man. He's not worth all that attention, yeah? His class is chin is fucking China. Fucking China chin, like the coach used to say. Fucking glass China chin, you know what I mean?
All right, you got me on that one.
Yeah, I've got a roll on him. I've got a roll on him hard. I've got to go in hard on Khan this video. Sometimes I tiptoe around it, but the truth is, dude, just glass chin. Yeah, he doesn't know how to fight on the back foot. We saw that against not Bradley Peterson, right? Got bullied. The only reason he's getting so much attention is because the truth is, Britain is full of defected fighters. You know what I mean? I know a lot of people ain't going to want to hear me say that. But a lot of times, especially recent years, we just got a lot of big fish in small ponds. Like Brook, Cleverly, Khan, I'd say Froch tests himself, but you know, and Khan does test himself, but his chin just always gets exposed, you know. And as soon as we got somebody remotely you can fight over it, oh look how great they are, and then when they go over abroad, they get knocked out.
Can't deny that. Can't deny that. But Khan done alright abroad though.
How did he do alright abroad?
Well, look, he beat Zab Judah.
Yeah, and he got knocked out by 2 Americans.
Yeah, but before that, it was a nice little streak. It's only when he
name the fighters. Name the fighters.
Nah, but no, listen. Before he started getting exposed, when he started calling out people he shouldn't be calling out, the Mayweathers, that's when he started to go downhill, mate. You know what I mean? Before that, if he kept his backside quiet, and then he underestimated Peterson by fighting him in Washington.
The Zab Judah fight was a low blow.
Pardon?
The Zab Judah fight was a low blow.
Yeah, but Zab's hit people low blow as well. He hit Mayweather low blow, so you can go both goose, guinea. Yeah, you know what I mean? Go both ways.
All right, fair enough. What happened in the Peterson fight?
The Peterson fight?
Yeah.
What, the Peterson fight, he lost the fight.
Okay, and what happened against Garcia?
Yeah, he lost the fight.
So how's he doing well out there?
He's still in the pictures, he's still a big name, and he's still ready to fight the big names.
Till when? Till when?
Pardon?
Till when?
What do you mean till when? His next fight, he's still...
He's against Pudding Boy. Against who?
Who's he? He's fighting some guy, what's his name again?
Feather
Pardon?
Fist. Feather-fisted Molina.
You can't
You even said the guy was crap, right?
Yeah.
Right? You don't even go there, right? You even said it yourself. That guy he's fighting there is a block. Oh, no, it wasn't you actually. It was AJ. It wasn't you who said that. It wasn't. I apologize on that.
But I didn't say it's a tomato can. You're talking about Carlos. He's fighting Carlos.
Yeah, that Molina is not the proper Molina.
Nah, I know it's not the proper. The proper Molina will probably lose against Khan anyway. But still, yeah, the one who got beat up by DeMarco, right? It's not that. Molina.
I don't even know this guy. You know what I mean? All I know is.
You didn't even look. Listen, let's ask this question. No, realistically, yeah. Realistically, yeah. Khan going into the Peterson fight. Now, answer truthfully. Did you think Peterson was going to win that fight?
Yes, truthfully, I thought there was a good chance Peterson could win. Yes.
There was no way in hell did I think Peterson was going to win that fight. Yes, no way in hell.
There was a good chance.
He came off losses.
I'm not saying I predicted it, but I thought that, yes, I did think there was a good chance he could win it. Yes.
I never thought in my old days, yeah, Khan was on a roll. That was never going to happen. Khan felt the same way. All right, Ed, answer this question, all right? Khan going in the Garcia fight. Did you think Garcia was going to win that fight?
I thought Garcia had a great chance of knocking out Khan.
You know what? Yes. Seriously. You must be the only one on the planet then.
Every time I see Khan going in the ring.
I didn't rate Garcia. I didn't think Garcia. I looked on Garcia's fight. I didn't think nothing special.
Let me keep it real with you.
Hard, but that was a bait. I thought Khan had all the ability to beat him.
Let me keep it real with you.
Khan was the favorite in both.
Let me keep it real with you. Let me keep it real. Most times I see Khan going in highly competitive bouts at a high level. I don't tip for him to win. I just don't. Don't.
Against Maidana, do you think Khan was going to win that fight?
Yeah, I thought he was going to beat Maidana. Yeah, I thought he was going to beat Maidana.
Against Abjudah, do you think he was going to win that fight?
I wasn't sure.
Really?
No, I wasn't sure. I wasn't sure.
I thought, yeah, all right. I'll shoot that.
I've been a skeptic of that guy since I see him get dropped by Willie Lemon. And people say, oh, it's a long time. Listen, Willie Lemon is one of the softest punches at high level in Europe, right? And he nearly knocked him out with one punch. And I remember when he fought the Moroccan guy. I can't remember the guy. He decked him as well. He decked him. I'm not high on Khan like the rest of the country is.
I'm not high on Khan, but he is what it is, isn't it? I'm not high on him.
I'm not that good.
I'm just telling like what I see, what I think I see in the fight. It's not like
that's why
I got a problem with Khan is his mouth. Yeah, that's the problem with him. But like him as a fighter going in there, wanting to fight the best, I have no problem. He's always he gets in there and tries to fight the best. And this is what we don't say about Kell Brook and some of the other English fighters, apart from Amir Khan and Carl Froch, they fight like the top. At least they try and go in there.
Yeah, but I can't rank you for just being brave and fighting. I have to rank you on the resume.
But
and that's why Carl Froch is so dismissive of him, because basically he doesn't have the physical capabilities. He is not as strong. Like, it's the way he went into fight Garcia like he was Roberto Duran and getting knocked out. He was trying to fight like Roberto Duran, and he's deluded.
No, listen. Against the Peterson fight, it was the wrong strategy. Against the Garcia fight, he was doing well. He was doing well. He
So
was
what
doing
if
well
he got
until he
knocked
started
out?
trying
He
to
got knocked
exchange with
out.
Garcia.
He got knocked out.
Yeah, I know about the
Adolf Hitler
result.
was doing well at nearly taking over the world, but he didn't get there.
Yo, give me Joe. You're harsh now. You're harsh on the boy. You're harsh on the car.
He got knocked out.
You're harsh on him.
What round did he get knocked out in? Third?
Huh?
What round did he get knocked out in by Garcia? Third?
Fifth, man.
Was it fifth? Nah, it wasn't fifth.
It was the fifth round,
You
bro.
get to the fifth. If Lucky, you get to the fifth.
All right, the fourth round then. The fourth round. I'm thinking of the David Hay one and the Jarrett Tesoro. That was
My
the
boy
fifth.
nearly orbited his head off his shoulders.
Well, boy, you know, and the day when you get hit, you get hit. But look, answer this question. He could have continued, though.
Yeah, and what? He was talking like that today.
Listen, bro. What?
He would have been talking like that today.
Nah. He would have been all right, but he wanted to continue.
And what would have happened to him if they let it continue?
All right, then. What about? Listen, but listen.
Yeah, tell me what would have happened to him if they let it continue.
Bruv, he might have come back.
And done what?
Bruv, he might have beat him.
Okay.
Nah, I don't think that would happen. I don't think that would happen. Garcia was swinging for the fences, bruv. It was every punch he was throwing, it was swinging.
He was
but
outgunned.
Garcia's turned into a slugger now, isn't it?
Well, I think what else can he really do? I mean, he might as well fight to his strengths. He knows his strength is the left hook. He's a Philly fighter. That's what he is. He's a puncher trying to box. So all he can do is try and modify it slightly, but it's no point in running away from that. You know what I mean? You might as well embrace who he is and do what he can.
Yep.
I don't see him being a prolific fighter. I think if he goes in there with somebody slick, he'll get outboxed.
All right, so who do you reckon's next in for Garcia?
Light welter. Who would I like?
No, number one contender. The Manjari is Matthyse.
Well, that's the fight I'd like to see. I wouldn't mind seeing Garcia fighting a Lusigan.
Pardon? Nah, Lusigan's on holiday, bro. Yeah, he's on holiday taking a picnic.
I wouldn't mind seeing the Jose getting another shot. I mean, I see other people get shots.
Well, he might get a chance. But who do you think about? How do you think Garcia versus against Matthyse? Who you got winning? Who you got winning? Or is that a pick 'em?
I don't know. I have to study that one. I'm not gonna.
I can tell you straight off the bat, bro, without a question of a doubt, bro. Without a question of a doubt, bro. I think Garcia's beating him, blood.
Why do you say that?
He can outbox. He's a better boxer than Matthyse, and he hits just as hard as him. And them just being a better boxer he can stay away from Matthyse.
He's a better boxer than Matthyse.
Pardon?
He's a better boxer than Matthyse.
Yeah, Matthyse is a slugger, bro. He's just a slugger. He's just coming forward to slug. Garcia can slug, but he can box as well. Garcia, you can look at it. Look, Garcia. If you look at him against heavy guys, heavy-handed guys, yeah, people like Holt, Kendall Holt, yeah, really hits hard. I don't know if he hits harder than Matthyse. For one punch, he hit hard. Look how I handled him. Garcia will just outbox him. He can box, and he can slug.
I don't know if Garcia is a better boxer than Matthyse.
Yeah,
I'm kind of doubting that, actually. I'm kind of doubting that.
Yeah. You look, bro. If you look on his fight, even against Ashley Fairfane, yeah, Ashley, where people actually had Ashley winning. His boxing skills were very underrated. He's very, very good boxer. He beat Matthyse. He beat Matthyse on points. Yeah, because I don't think Matthyse getting stopped. But he'll beat Matthyse, and then you can put him against a Lushkin after that if they want that. But he might wanna. I mean, he's got most of the belts in that division. I mean, the only belt he hasn't got is
I might swing for Matthyse.
It's the IBF. It's the IBF belt.
I'll probably swing for Matthyse.
Pardon?
I'll swing for Matthyse to win it.
Nah, well, you know, it's good that we're on opposite sides, yeah. I got Garcia.
Yeah, okay, so if that materializes, okay.
We've got that. All right, so we go to the IBF, yeah. So who you got Peterson against Zab? Who you got winning?
Peterson.
I got Zab winning that fight, man.
Okay. Why is that?
Actually, you know what? Peterson. Nah, Zab. I think Zab's a bit more. Zab's a tricky guy, bruv. And I think Peterson might walk into the uppercut of Zab's, boy. Zab's got a sick uppercut. The way Peterson keeps walking forward, I think Zab could take him, you know. I don't think Peterson can take someone's Zab's, but if it goes late in the rounds where Zab's running out of steam, then Peterson could take him. But I'll go with Zab from 1 to 6. But if it goes late, then Peterson. But if my overall opinion, I'll just take Zab for that. So you got Peterson on that, yeah?
Yeah, he's just far more. He's just more consistent. than Zab is.
He's been inactive. How long has he been inactive for?
Yeah, but he stays in shape. That won't affect him. He's very dedicated to his craft. And what I like about Peterson is he maxes out what he has. He's not the most powerful puncher. He wasn't blessed with the most speed, but he gets the most out of his power that he can, and he gets the most out of his speed. And he works hard throughout the whole 12. You can't always say that for Zab. He's very inconsistent. I'll tip Peterson.
Okay. Yeah. You might. I get me.
No, but I see why you're going for Zab. I can see why.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You know them uppercuts he's got, yeah, and some of them punch. You know what I mean? His last performance he's done pretty well.
Who against Paris?
Against Paris, yeah.
Yeah, but Paris was defensively flawed. Peterson's got a much better defense than that, and he's better at making adjustments in the ring than Paris. So to me, it's hard to gauge that comparison there. You know, Peterson is just a far more accomplished performer than Paris. I think Peterson can win it big. Not KO, but on points, I think he can win it big.
Yeah.
Just outworking Zab.
Okay. So, who you think's next in for, they were saying about Victor Ortiz, that Victor Ortiz got a problem with his back, and that they're not sure if is it back or his hands, or he'll be able to even fight again. They're not even sure about that.
Well, I hear the jaw isn't healed up properly. You know what I mean? He had to go
and
sort the jaw back out or something. He's out the picture. He's out the picture. He doesn't have. Just doesn't have the balls. The boy has no balls. Like it's horrible to say boxing ain't got balls, but he just doesn't have them at that level. There, you know what I mean? Like if you start putting some fire upon him, you know what I mean? That boy's buckling.
Yeah. True that. So what you think about Jose Cesar Lopez? Who you reckon's up next for him?
Lopez.
Yeah, he's back. He's moving back down to 140.
I couldn't care less.
Pardon?
I couldn't care less.
Really? You don't like Jose Lopez?
Who's Lopez? What's he done in boxing? What has he done?
He broke Victor Ortiz's jaw. And at least he was brave enough to step up against Canelo. He's a tough guy, man. That guy, that guy's an all-action fighter, and he brings it. Listen, him 140 or 140, 147, he's a good fight for anyone.
Yeah, whatever.
You know, really, just not interested in that one, no?
Just not interested in Lopez right now. He has to do it. He has to do a lot more.
Oh man, you're hard, bro.
If you compare all the matchups that we talk about and all the that we spoke about, and all the fighters, that doesn't inspire me to make.
You're hard. You're harder than him. So you didn't think that victory over Ortiz, you wasn't impressed?
Yeah, it was a good victory, but who's Ortiz really? You know.
Oh, you're hard. Or the same Ortiz who beat Berto. Let's talk about Berto then. So Berto's next fight is against.
Not Rob. Is it the Ghost? No, he's not fighting the.
That's right.
Is it K9 Bundridge or the Ghost?
The Ghost.
You sure? It's not K9 Bundridge.
No.
Who's fighting Bundridge next?
Yeah. Huh?
Who's fighting Bundridge next?
Bundridge has just been signed up. No, they haven't got an opponent for him yet.
Okay.
They haven't got an opponent yet. They haven't got an opponent. But the Ghost, it's the Ghost against Berto. Who you got that one? Who you got winning that? I'm
rooting for Berto, but
he's been inactive for quite a while, you know.
Yeah, but he'll still stay in good shape. He'll stay in good shape, you know.
His last fight, he lost. His last fight, he hasn't fought for like nearly 2 years now, isn't it? It's a year and a half, a year and a bit now, isn't it?
Yeah, it's been a long time, but he'll be in good shape. He'll be in good shape, and he's a tough guy. He's a tough guy. I'm gonna go for Berto.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the Ghost didn't look too good against that Turkish guy at welter, to be honest with you. I don't see him holding the belt too well. I think it's going to be a struggle because Berto's defense lets in a lot of water, but I think he should be able to punch him.
I disagree, you know. I think I got Fingman in that fight. I got the Guerrero in that fight. His technique, he got long arms, yeah. He can outbox him. And I think he's going to try and use the same blueprint as Victor Ortiz, where you slug a bit and then try to outbox him.
Yeah, he doesn't have Ortiz's power, though.
Nah, but he got longer reach. He's got a longer reach, man.
Yeah, the power could be a factor, though. The lack of power could hurt him.
Yeah, it could be, but his stamina, Berto's stamina is in question, isn't it? His stamina. You know what I mean? He can wear out.
Berto's problem isn't stamina. It's if you can hurt him.
Yeah.
Like when he got dropped by Cosmo, is it Rivera? I saw that on KLTV. And Ortiz, I mean, you need power but he's like a bull. You can see his physique.
Yeah,
right? He's very
I know.
bull-like. So
he got short reach though. You have to get in close.
Yeah, but if he can impose himself on the Ghost, I think he can burst his pipes.
That's what I'm saying. See, thing is a volume fight. He likes to throw a lot of punches. Bert has to go for a lot of punches to get in close, boy.
Yeah, but I don't see much on Guerrero's punches.
It'll go to the cars though. You reckon there'll be a knock there? But it'll go to the cars though. If it goes to the cars, I think the Ghost will get it. In points.
It could go to the cards. Could go to the cards. You know.
That's
I don't know. I see Berto having a chance of stopping him.
Nah,
because I don't see that Guerrero's lack of firepower.
Nah, I don't see that happening. All right, so let's move on. More we move on to thing now. Move on to Broner versus what's the guy's name? DeMarco. Who you got winning?
It's gonna be a harder fight than what people think, but not that much. I think Broner should to take it by the 10th.
Yeah, you think Broner's gonna stop DeMarco?
Yeah, he's gonna knock him out, man.
Bruv, I don't know about that, blood. I think DeMarco could show something here, you know. DeMarco could do this, and people love Broner on that.
The thing is, you have no evidence against Broner to say that in his recent fights. Nobody has. Everybody's saying it. What's the evidence?
Bruv, DeMarco is hard, blood.
Yeah, so what?
DeMarco could land up on him, but you know what? Yeah, you're right. I got no evidence, so I can't. You have to go back. We go by facts. Everyone, obviously, Broner will be the favorite. But not too much, probably. Maybe a 7-1 underdog, maybe.
What is DeMarco going to do to Broner? What is he going to do? What is he going to do to Broner?
You know what? Yeah, get me. I'm not too sure, you know. But boy, it'll be people thinking it's going to be like a Chavez and Meldrick Taylor type of fight.
You know what fighting Broner is like these days?
Pardon?
You know what fighting Broner is like these days?
Yeah, I know.
Fighting Broner is like going into a black hole, basically. Right? I mean, like.
It's not easy, I know.
His opponents haven't been able to do shit with him.
But look what thing he did too. Look at his close 12-round fight with what's that Mexican boy's name?
That was years ago.
No matter. It wasn't that long ago.
And he won. He won, didn't he? And he won, didn't he?
Pardon?
Broner won, didn't he?
Close split decision. Was it a split decision?
Yeah, he won though.
You give me joking. Yeah, he won.
I'm going for Broner. I'm tipping Broner. I don't see Broner being under any threat to lose until he fights some serious elite super fight. That's how I see Broner.
Broner's trouble from what's it? What it was? He 135 to 140 to 147. I think he can beat anyone in them weights there, man. He's got the thing to beat anyone in them weights.
I agree. People want to hate on him, but yo, they can hate all they want. That guy has severe skills and punching power and confidence.
Yeah. No
I'm telling you, I see my boy DeMarco. He's going into the black hole. He didn't even want the fight. I saw him.
You going like do you think? I don't think he's gonna stop. I don't think he's gonna stop him. I think it's going to 12 rounds, bro.
Okay, we'll see.
I don't think Marco's gonna be stopped. You think DeMarco's gonna be stopped?
10th round. Listen. He can be hit, DeMarco. He can be hit quite easy, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, we'll see. We'll see.
What about this? Okay. So Broner versus Ricky Burns. Who you got?
I mean, Ricky Burns. Ricky Blood Clot Burns. Who's he for? Yeah, I'm not being nice on the boxing videos no more. I'm not gonna be nice. I've been nice. I'm told the line, so I don't. But I mean, he's improved a lot. But I mean, his a lot of his world title fights, they've been British level fights. You know what I'm saying? I mean, Kevin Mitchell.
Oh shit! So you don't think nothing going on there?
Not against Broner. Not enough word for him, yeah. I mean,
harsh, boy. Hey, so what about James DeGale? Who do you think James DeGale's next fight should be?
If he's gonna fight anyone of any note, he has to get himself in better shape. He has to look at Kell Brook's physique now. He has to start looking across the pond at Kell Brook, and he has to get himself in top shape. I was watching him last week, and he was taking these big gulps of air in the 12th round. I was saying, what's going on? You know what I mean? It's not like this. He's not fighting somebody who's providing him a lot of technical issues to deal with.
Nah, he wasn't. The guy was strong, physically strong though.
Yeah, but the thing is, right? elite fighters are supposed to be able to handle somebody who's just physically strong and doesn't have a jab and doesn't have a concerted, a consistent body attack, right? He's supposed to be able to handle that rude boy, right? And I look at his physique and his body language, and something tells me that he's eating donuts or something. You know what I mean? His body just... man, man, need to get some green banana and everything there. I mean,
he don't eat that. No, he don't eat none of that
their food there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
To me, that's how I see the guy. He, like the way I saw him talking about Nando's chicken, I said, no, this guy, I mean, I don't know.
Yeah.
He needs to focus up hard. He needs to eat it as well as fight. You know what I mean? You got, to me, I don't know. I was sold on him till the other. I don't think he's gonna make a mark.
No, from what we saw, and I don't know how much better he can be. I think that year layout has done a serious some serious damage to him.
I think Carl Froch could get rid of him in 8 rounds. If he fought that guy last week, if Froch was the opponent last week in the other corner, 8 rounds, he would have had him out of there. Right? Because Froch can jab, and he punches harder than that guy he fought. Right? That guy couldn't jab. Froch can punch to the body. That guy, he did land some good body punches, right? But he was just winging them there. Froch is going to place them in there. Right? I don't see him getting past Froch. And I don't see him winning a rematch with Groves. Even though I thought he beat Groves, I don't see him winning a rematch. He needs to improve drastically. He slipped down the totem pole. I'd like to see him fight Stieglitz or someone. Or Kenny Anderson. Kenny Anderson and DeGale would be a great fight. A domestic fight.
Yeah. For real, man. Well, we'll see where that goes. So what do you think about Carl Froch fighting the guy and how you think that's gonna go?
Mac's gonna start all right, and then, you know what I mean, by the third round, and his chin's gonna blow out. He gets like one CWA, he described it in a few words. Basically, Mac is not a bad fighter, but his chin and his stamina is just like abysmal, and this is just a showcase fight for Froch. You know what I mean? That's all that is. He's gonna blow him away.
Yeah, for real.
Wasn't you telling me that he sounded punch drunk, Mac?
Yeah, he did. He did for real. He did. So what do you reckon his next fight in? Carl Froch, who's he next fighting? After that fight, so we might as well look past that fight.
I wouldn't mind seeing one of the British boys take him on. To be honest,
which one?
Groves, DeGale. I wouldn't mind seeing that.
Nah, they don't want no part of him. Groves was terrible, man. Groves is terrible. He don't want no part of it, man. He's just there. He don't want no part of it, man. Like, he's just happy just winning fights and getting money. He's all money, Groves is.
Yeah, but we need to see some good domestic clashes, man. We need to see some good to put UK boxing on the map. Need some good domestic clashes.
What, like Benz and the Eubanks and them days are gone. Them weren't, because look, if they were gonna do that, Hatton should have done it time ago when Witter was a champion. They should have unified the belts then. They don't want to fight each other.
I don't like how Hatton pulled out of the fight with Witter, you know. You know what I mean?
He didn't want to fight Witter because Witter he knew he had a struggle against Witter. He knew them fighters against him. Witter's boring. He can't sell.
Yeah.
Hatton grew disrespect.
Witter's boring. He can't sell tickets. Well, Hatton can sell tickets. Witter can't sell tickets. Well, you can sell tickets, Ricky. Why don't you sell the fights and fight him?
You want to fight him?
That's how boxing goes.
Yeah, Ricky. Well, that's where Ricky found that at the highest level. Ricky had no respect for them fighters who can box. And after Mayweather taught him a lesson or two, then he realized, that's the way to go now. And then he hired Mayweather's dad.
Here's what Ricky Hatton said when he was asked about the Witter fight years back. Oh, I'd beat him anyway. So what's the point? What kind of bullshit is that?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. That's like saying there's this hot chick around the corner from you, and you don't need to go check her because you could bang it anyway. That's ridiculous. I mean, you can't build your resume saying, I lost respect for him from there. I lost respect for him. I remember when I mentioned it on a few comments, I was getting some racial backlashes from his people. Boy.
When was this?
Years back on a comment.
On someone else's video or your own video?
Yeah, no, on somebody else's video. Because they was it was after a Junior Witter fight, and Hatton was in the crowd, and the guy who was taking the interviews, he was speaking to Hatton, and he was just dismissing Witter. And this was before any of them had world title fights, and he was doing the same thing after Witter won his belt.
Yeah, I know. I lost respect after Hatton after he beat Mayweather, and they asked him, Ricky, how that fight goes? Oh, what a fluke. That was I had no, and the boom of the national anthem, that wasn't really Ricky, but when he said Mayweather's victory over him was a fluke, that's why I lost respect for him.
You see, I tell you, you see what happens to fighters who stay in denial like that. They end up like how he did against Pacquiao and like how Khan did against Garcia, because they're in denial. They don't want to give their opponents the credits for how they made them look ordinary or how they knocked, and that's what happens to them. Because what happens is when you stay in denial, you don't think you've got anything to fix. You've always got something to blame. Oh, it was a fluke. It was this, that. Oh, you know what I mean? And that's how they get knocked out like that, because in their brain, they still think they're as good as they were before they got beaten, so they don't have to fix nothing. And then they get knocked out again.
Yeah, for real, man.
You see, people like Andre Ward is meticulous. He don't come out saying nothing reckless like that. Like he makes sure that he's got everything covered. Even Floyd, they don't fool themselves.
It's true, you know. It's true. Everything they say, they can back up, and they know they can back up.
That's right. You know, and yeah, that's how Ricky's comeback is gonna probably end. I'm afraid.
That's what I'm trying to say. I must be the only one saying it that he gonna lose this fight.
You think he's gonna lose this fight though?
Yes, I think he's gonna lose this fight. Yes, the guy's just a too high a level. His whole thing is, I need to beat this guy to fight Paulie Malignaggi. Now, Paulie Malignaggi has lost, so your plans are out the window.
No, Paulie Malignaggi won.
He did win.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you said he lost by KO.
No, the guy knocked him down. It was a good knockdown.
But Paulie got up and won by points.
Yeah, he got on one up on. It was a close fight. It was a close fight.
Well, that means that fight's still on. That's the whole thing why Ricky's coming back to beat some guy he beat already, because he knows Paulie's an easy touch. That's the reason why he go in there. But I think Paulie would beat him if they had that fight. How do you think that fight would go, Hatton and Paulie?
Hatton
it wouldn't be the same fight. Paulie would beat him. Paulie's good in rematches, you know. He adjusts. Look how he done against Juan Diaz. He adjusts, you know.
Yeah. It could be a difficult fight for Hatton, but I think Hatton could win that.
Nah, I don't think so, man.
It's a 50-50.
Listen, I'm gonna get right now. Yeah, I haven't got Hatton winning this fight. I ain't got him winning Paulie fight.
All right.
That's for the way I see you. Just the living the way he's been living. I know he's been doing that before, but the guy is a two. Like if he see when against the he was gonna go and get Castillas, the Australian guy.
Katsidis, yeah.
Yeah, Katsidis.
Yeah.
Yeah. I said, yeah, bruv. I said, yeah, that's a good fight for Hatton. And he can win that fight. It'd be a great fight for him. That's a good tune-up. That's a good tune-up. But then when he bumped, because the guy's lighter and you know what I mean? I thought, yeah, that's all right for him, mate. But when he goes in against this guy, and I see how big this guy is and strong he is, and Hatton's never knocked no one out at 147. No,
he hasn't.
That's right. Yeah, I know that's what I'm saying. And the guy's and he struggled with Clazo. And Clazo, if you look at his record, he doesn't hit as hard as this guy. This guy hits harder than this guy.
Well, it'll be interesting. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, that's true.
But listen, bro, we're gonna have to catch this one up a little later.
All right, then, man. Wrap this up. Yeah. All right, and go. You have a good afternoon, and we'll talk soon, bro.
All right, bro.
All right, take care, bro.
Peace.
Peace.